New York Jets, who travelled to the New England Patriots. Patriots now trying to go on a run to make the playoffs. And with this amazing game, they had before this they had 11 straight wins against the Jets. Brad, did they make it 12?
They did indeed, with a romping win.
I mean, it was done in, like we said, it's done in 5 minutes, wasn't it? It was like, okay,
it was
cool.
it was done in 5 minutes. Homer Simpson gift. The end is near. Patriots actually scored 54 points. So
getting more than 24 points was a shock to me.
So McDaniel's in, and the Jets got 13. So 54-13 to the Patriots. I mean, the Patriots just dominated this from minute one, really, and they raced into a 17-0 lead. I did not know McDaniels had this in his locker, to be honest, because there was a trick play. Matt Jones played a screen pass to Kendrick Bourne, who then found Aguilar. I nearly said Aguilar there, but Aguilar for a touchdown. And then the second touchdown came from Damian Harris, and a field goal from Nick Folk made it 17-0. Unfortunately for the Jets, Zach Wilson did suffer an injury, which put him out of the game. And that just sort of hampered any chance that the Jets had. So backup quarterback Mike White had to step in, and he did find Corey Davis to reduce the score to 17-7. A further 2 passing touchdowns from Matt Jones put the Patriots into a commanding 31-7 lead. Matt Jones found Brandon Bolden for 15 yards, and then the second finding former Charger Hunter Henry. The Jets then completed their scoring, got up to 13 points when Elijah Moore found the end zone. Nick Folk field goal extended it to 34-13, and then the Patriots ended the game with 3 further touchdowns without reply. The first coming from Damian Harris again, and then JJ Taylor with 2 rushing touchdowns, and much better performance from the Patriots, albeit against the Jets. But yeah, I mean, they're going into the Chargers at SoFi on the back of scoring 54 points, and I am slightly worried. I won't lie.
There's nothing to be worried about. It's against the Jets. I mean, even the Panthers, and the Panthers are useless, beat the Jets. So, you know.
Yeah, but did the Titans beat the Jets?
No,
exactly.
That's true.
They weren't good enough to.
Exactly.
That is true. Yeah. No, you know, you're worried about not having a good quarterback. Now you've got 3. Brian Hoyer threw 79 yards and just in 3 passes. Kendrick Bourne threw a touchdown. Mac Jones didn't get intercepted. God, it's like Christmas.
It was over 300 yards for Mac Jones. It was just a case of the Jets was absolutely abysmal. And you think that with this fixture, they turn up a beaten team, don't they, home and away. I mean, to lose 12 in a row to any team is unacceptable. And this is called New England have not been at it for the last few years, but they've dominated this fixture year in, year out. And it was a massive confidence booster because, yeah, when we're not saying the Patriots are under really good, but I think all on the offense, they're going to naturally be more brave when you scored like that many points. And the fact that there was still at least 2-3 touchdowns scored with Matt Jones rested ahead of a really tough trip to the SoFi, I think was excellent news. I think an encouraging thing is, although it wasn't as a common connection, again, whenever Patriots get in the red zone, there's always that danger of Matt Jones finding Hunter Henry. I believe, Brad, that's the fourth or 5th game on the trot now that Matt Jones has found the former Chargers tight end. So it's just a combination, as I say, the Jets were just woeful defensive, which is usually actually their strength. And there's just nothing there offensively. That O-line, the Zach Wilson injury, I think, Jamie, if you agree, was coming because their O-line is just so poor, which is why they're one of the worst teams in the league. And when you've got the defensive ends of New England having the linebackers such as Van Noy, Judon, and with no protection whatsoever, you're going to get hurt. And it was just a miserable, woeful performance for the Jets. So it's just simply unacceptable. And New England don't know how to do. New England didn't do anything outrageous. Yeah, it was the odd trick play with the flea flickers and the screen passes, but the Jets just couldn't cope with basics, could they?
Yeah, that's what it was. It was literally the basics, and they just couldn't do anything at all. They've been quarterback for the Jets been sacked in 41 straight games as well. So if you don't protect your quarterback, he will eventually get hurt, and that's been proven. Zach Wilson is now out, I think, between 2 to 4 weeks, but
yeah.
With the first injury, you just never know what he's going to come back. I mean, he wasn't good before his injury, so he's not going to come back any better, is he? So,
no.
Long season for the Jets.
They've done well to get their win. Let's be honest.
They've got their win. They might have beaten already a Super Bowl team. So if you think about it, the Patriots are actually the best team in the NFL right now.
Yeah, done the double over the team that beat the eventual AFC champions. Easy.
Yeah, easy as that.